Ripka, the turnip. Yes? Alright. Once upon a time, there was a grandpa. And grandpa lived on a farm. And he lived on the farm with his wife, the grandma, their little girl granddaughter, a cat, a dog, and a mouse. Squeak, squeak, squeak. He's reading books. The mouse likes to read books, right? They had a beautiful house, although they didn't have much money. And one day, the grandpa planted seeds for a turnip. And what did the seeds do? The turnip grew and grew and grew until it became a very big turnip. And then he wanted to take out the turnip and eat it, so he pulled and pulled and pulled. Pull, pull, pull. That's right, pull, pull, pull. But he couldn't pull it out. Why couldn't he pull it out? Why couldn't he pull it out? It was too big. That's right. That's right. The turnip was too big. So who did Grandpa call? He called Grandma, and he said, Grandma, come help me pull out this big turnip. And the grandma said, okay, okay, the two of us will be able to pull it out. So Grandpa pulled the turnip, and Grandma pulled Grandpa. They pulled and they pulled, but it wouldn't come out. It was too big. So who does Grandma call? Grandma calls the girl, the granddaughter, and says, Granddaughter, come help us pull out this giant turnip. It's too big. And the girl says, okay, okay, I'll come out. The three of us will pull it out. So the grandpa pulled the turnip, and the grandma pulled the grandpa, and the little girl, granddaughter, pulled the grandma. They pulled and they pulled. Could they pull it out? No, it was too big. Yuck. They couldn't pull it out. So the granddaughter calls the... Who does she call? The dog. She says, Dog, come help us pull out this turnip. It's too big. So the dog says, okay, okay, I'll come running out, and the four of us will be able to pull out this turnip. So the grandpa pulled the turnip, and the grandma pulled grandpa, and the granddaughter pulled the grandma, and the dog pulled the granddaughter. They pulled and they pulled, but they couldn't pull it out. Yuck. It was too big. So the dog, who did the dog call? They're not going to say. The dog called the cat and said, Cat, come and help us pull out this big turnip. It's too big. So the cat said, okay, okay. The five of us will be able to pull it out. So the grandpa pulled the turnip, and the grandma pulled the grandpa, and the girl pulled the grand. And you can pull too. And the dog pulled the girl, and the cat pulled the dog. They pulled and they pulled, but they couldn't pull out the turnip. It was too big. That's right. So the cat called the mouse. And what was the mouse doing? What was the mouse doing? The mouse was reading a book. And the cat said, come on, mouse, help us pull out this turnip. And the mouse said, okay, okay, the six of us should be able to pull out this turnip. So the grandpa pulled the turnip, and the grandma pulled the grandpa, and the girl pulled the grandma, and the dog pulled the girl, and the cat pulled the dog, and the mouse pulled the cat. They pulled and they pulled and they pulled, and finally, whoa, out came the turnip. Out came the turnip. And what happened to Grandpa? Grandpa went boom, and Grandma went boom, and the girl went boom, and the dog went boom, and the cat went boom. And where's the mouse? Where's the mouse? Ha ha. The mouse is flying away, reading a book. All done. The end. Yay!